Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to CWM. Today's mini seminar topic will be the tech that will change our lives in 2023. Well, since it's the beginning of the year, we want to kind of review what kind of new technology and gadgets available and what is the general trends. Some special items or some special field in 2023. Okay, again, welcome to See Land Wednesday meeting. Today is January 11th. Let's delve into the topics. First, the trend in 2023 in terms of technological development. First item we want to talk about metaverse. Now it's more than just meta. As you know, the former Facebook now become the Meta. The company, they changed the company name. In 2023, we are confident that headsets that gives you a choice of a VR. When we say VR, it's where you are in the virtual world, and AR. When we say AR, where the virtual world is overlaid in your real world, are coming. So we're talking about virtual reality headset. It's not anymore toys. Now it becomes a real gadget in our lives. I believe pretty soon, we want to sort of a virtual tour. We want to do virtual tour with a VR headset or AR headset. Okay, so things might be changed quite a bit. And the company called HTC will unveil a VR headset that has outward-facing cameras, so you also can see colorful digital objects overlaid in your space. So I don't know about really detail about this VR headset. I never experienced it yet, but this company, the gadget, the VR headset, has out-facing camera. So it's like if we look at a house, I can imagine this way. With this headset, you go into the house and you can set up your own furnitures in your imagination or whatever you want. Okay, so then you can see this house with your own imagined furnitures, for instance. Okay, that's possible. So it'll have a revolutionary change to our business as well. And also, Apple will release the long-awaited mixed reality headset later in the year. So these headsets, VR headsets or AR headsets, cannot be ignored anymore. And later part of this year, these headsets available. I wish I can experience this headset pretty soon. And the second thing we want to talk about is this year, okay, some big tech companies, they're going to build up tight. That means it's not going to be easy for them. Okay, tech companies and investors are grappling with the industry's biggest downturn since at least 2008. Okay, you already see a lot of news that the big tech companies lay off many people. Last week, actually, we didn't go through this news brief, but If you look at the email, you can look at the contents. There's some news about the big techs, how many actually when they lay off. Okay, there's a very nice Wall Street Journal graph again. So the result of layoffs and hiring freezes at companies large and small. So that's kind of year 2003's trend. Big companies, the big tech companies will be struggling. Okay. And third thing we will talk about is subscription police. What they're talking about is mainly they're talking about Netflix. Account moochers, be aware. Moochers like stealing account or using someone else's account and getting into, let's say, Netflix. So the Netflix password crackdown is coming in early 2023. I am subscribing Netflix, and within a home, within your own house, because you're sharing the same internet IP address, it's okay. But let's say someone is using my account, my password, my friends, for instance, in his home, then it becomes a problem. Okay, so single account can be used by people living under the same roof. I think Netflix has a lot of issues with that. So it's going to be sort of a trend. Okay, a lot of companies, they're going to policing about the subscription password. Okay, so that can be trend this year. And the item number 4 will be China will be separated, China interrupted. And China and US was so interdependent, as you can imagine. It seems impossible they could go their separate ways with their own parallel supply chains and production bases. It seems like impossible. But now, yet, it's happening. So US transition away from China is still just the beginning. So it's possible that a next iPhone could still be delayed by a shortage, and the EV takeover of America's roads could also be pushed back. If we are separated from China, in the beginning, we might experience some a delay on supplies, iPhones and EVs, but this year, China and US will be more and more separated. It's happening right now. So that's kind of new trend. Number 5, artificial intelligence. We cannot avoid talking about artificial intelligence, and it finds real use this year. Because last year we missed something big in our prediction. AI's breakthrough moment. We missed that. So in the past year, the company called OpenAI, it gave the non-techie public AI tools to replicate human tasks, such as writing and image creation. I didn't think about that area, but the AI called the DAL E2 AI art generator conjured up images of pretty much anything we asked. In other words, it sounds like when we talk to this robot or artificial intelligent machine, through some beautiful mountains. Okay, if you give a text message, this AI will produce the picture, the image. That's what they're talking about, it looks like. So Microsoft, an OpenAI investor, So Microsoft is one of OpenAI's investors, is beginning to incorporate DAL-E 2, that's the robot name, the AI name, into Bing and other products. And also former Facebook, the Meta, has demonstrated Make a Video, a research project that turns your text prompts into video. And Google is also exploring AI chatbot. So as I said, if you talk to this machine, and this machine will create image for you, whatever you told them to create. So it's like, well, you know, text-to-speech conversion technology or speech-to-text conversion technology, right? It's kind of beginning, kind of all the stage. Some area can be already used, text-to-speech conversion or speech-to-text conversion. But we're talking about text-to-image conversion, we might say. So that's kind of AI field is coming into our life this year. Number 6, can I hear you now? Of course, I'm not familiar with this area, but it's promising to be a big year of hearing health. Following approval in August by FDA, over-the-counter hearing aids hit shelves in October. Looks like if you have a hearing issue, you have some hearing problem, mostly like a senior age, then you can just go to any pharmacy stores and you can buy it, okay, over the shop. So that much hearing aid will be developed this year. And number 7, this is of course interesting topic, cryptocurrency. What's going to happen with the cryptocurrency right now is really almost like destroyed, right? This industry. While legitimate uses of crypto diminishes, okay, we know that it becomes small and small. We don't talk about the crypto coin anymore, Bitcoin anymore. So the legitimate uses of crypto diminishes as the value of Bitcoin and other popular currencies plummeted. Okay. Instead, this legitimate uses, now cyber criminals found fresh targets. So this technology is being used for cyber criminals. Okay, nearly the entire ransomware industry is dependent on and even uniquely enabled by the existence of cryptocurrency for paying ransoms. So you're familiar with the ransomware, right? So you send the virus to this computer and you got the problem, and then they call you and pay some money, and then I will fix it for you. So that's a kind of a ransomware. So by paying this money, this criminal is asking by cryptocurrency. So now, instead of legitimate uses, now criminals using this technology. For instance, North Korea has been stealing cryptocurrency. Well, haven't we said that cryptocurrency is a perfect currency? Nobody can steal anything, and everybody can see the books, etc. But now it is totally different story. North Korea has been stealing cryptocurrency to the value of hundreds of millions of dollars in order to fund its missile program. So now that's why the topic is rotten core. The basics is rotten, the cryptocurrency. That's was a trend in 2023. It develops very fast. Okay, starting with FTX, the founders got caught, and then kind of domino effect. All other companies got into trouble. Number 8, smartphone gets easier-ish. Smart home. This is a very important topic for real estate related professionals and homeowners, buyers and sellers. The tech giants are generally fierce competitors about this smart home, but they all agree setting up a smart home is painful, not that easy. Apple, Samsung, Google, Amazon, and nearly 300 others collaborated on a protocol called Meta. Meta is like a Bluetooth. See, you know the Bluetooth technology, right? Everything using Bluetooth technology to interface anything. Wireless speaker to phone, from the laptop to a speaker. I mean, you name it. Pretty much all of our small gadgets is using Bluetooth communication protocol. Likewise, at home now, the new protocol is Meta. So think about like this Bluetooth, with which all manner of devices are able to recognize and talk to each other. Rice cooker is talking to my smartphone, the refrigerator is talking to my smartphone, I mean communication. Okay, and they talk to each other using the protocol called Meta. Okay, if you are shopping for a smart appliance in 2023, you will want to make sure they are Meta ready. So you can imagine what's going to happen. Of course, it's not that easy because there are so many appliances at home, so many different uses, these devices at home. So it's not that easy. But again, Samsung, Apple, Google, Amazon, and nearly 300 other companies are into this industry. Very competitive. But we need that. We need the common protocol in order to combine all these devices and make a smart home. Okay, number 9, social media upheaval. Upheaval means like chaos, right? So we don't know about the social media, what's going to happen because it's changing fast. For example, Twitter. Twitter can be used politically, like Trump, for instance, and a lot of influencers can use Twitter. But what's going to happen with Twitter in this year, we don't know. Perhaps it will be world's town square and a successful enterprise, or it might be owned by creditors or drowned by fines from regulators. So we don't know what's going to happen with the Twitter and the social media. And TikTok, for instance, it's some people call it a digital marijuana. Okay, it is bad. You stick to it, and you cannot avoid it, especially younger generation. It's a short, so it's easily addicted, and you spend a lot of time. So it's like a digital marijuana. So we don't know what's going to happen in the social media. It's upheaval this year, 2023. The last one is iPhone RE. What are we talking about? We're talking about connector business and standardization of connectors. EU legislation is changing Apple's smartphone. A recent approved EU law mandates electronic devices sold in 27 nation bloc, EU bloc, must have the common port beginning in 2024. Well, Android devices is okay because already they adopted the USB-C charging port, right? You can imagine, right? You know what I'm talking about. And the EU, they mandates they have to, all devices in Europe to be sold, they have to use USB-C connectors. What about iPhone? Is in trouble a little bit. Well, already iPhone, Macs and the iPads, they made the USB connectors, but iPhone, not yet. So iPhone is still using their own proprietary called lightning port, their own connector, right? It's different since 2012. So Apple said it will follow the legislation, but the question is when. So we're going to watch out the iPhone, whether they're going to release this iPhone RE. 잠깐 서머리 해드리면요. 그 페이스북 전신이 페이스북이죠. 이제 메타가 됐는데, 그래서 메타버스 테크놀로지가 지금 23년도에 굉장히 더 우리한테 가까이 다가올 거다. 그래서 VR이라는 거는 Virtual World고 AR은 Virtual World에다가 Real World를 오버레이 시키니까 굉장히 더 파워풀해지겠죠. 그런 것들이 어베일러블 지금 하고 있다. 컴퍼니가 HTC는 그 VR 헤드셋에 밖으로 향하는 카메라까지 달려 있어가지고 리얼 월드가 보이죠. 카메라가 거기에 이제 상상하는 원하는 그 버추얼 월드를 오버레이 시킨다. 굉장히 파워풀해질 것 같아요. 그래서 제 생각에는 우리 부동산들이 쇼잉을 하죠, 그죠? 쇼잉을 할 때에 아마 이런 것을 VR 헤드셋을 끼면 이제 끼고서 프로그램을 좀 해놓으면 지금 현재 있는 가구를 싹 치워버리고 그런 벽이나 집 구조는 그냥 놔둔 상태에서 리얼 월드에서 가구를 예를 들어서 내가 마음에 드는 거를 설치해 본다 이거죠. 그런 응용도 가능하지 않을까. 이건 제 얘기예요. 그러니까 전문가 얘기는 아니고 그렇게도 가능하지 않겠느냐 하는 생각을 해보는 거죠. 이 부동산 쪽의 응용이라면 퀵 thought으로. 그리고 애플도 릴리즈한대요. Long-awaited mixed reality headset later this year. 그래서 헤드셋 나오는 거를 우리가 워치아웃 해봐야 되겠다. 그리고 전반적으로 그 하이텍 빅 컴퍼니들이 굉장히 타이트하게 운영할 거다. 2023년도에는 지금 다운턴이기 때문에. 세 번째는 그 subscription 폴리싱을 할 거다. 특히 넷플릭스는 지금 시작을 한다고 그래요. 올해 그 초반부에. 그래서 이제는 한 지붕 밑에서 넷플릭스를 다른 사람이 쓰는 건 괜찮지만 그 same IP 애드레스죠. 다른 집에서 다른 사람의 어카운트를 쓰는 거는 이제 막는다. 이제 폴리싱을 하겠다. 그런 트렌드가 지금 생기는 거고요. 또 한 가지 큰 우리가 이제 변화는 차이나하고 우리가 이혼을 하게 될 거다. 미국이. 그때까지는 차이나하고 미국은 뗄래야 뗄 수 없는 그런 관계. 무슨 테슬라도 샹하이에 지금 그 공장 들어가 있고 다 아이폰은 뭐 당연히 말할 것도 없고 그랬지만 앞으로 이제 헤어질 거다. 그런 지금 이제 그 벌써 시작이 됐다. 그러나 처음에는 조금 딜레이들은 있을 것이다. 프로덕션에. 테슬라 같은 경우에도 샹하이에 75만 대 연 캐파가 75만 대짜리 공장인데 그걸 어떻게 뺄지는 that we don't know. But anyway, it's happening. 차이나하고의 결별. 다섯 번째는 artificial intelligence도 우리가 watch out 해야 된다. 그래서 여기에서 예를 들은 거는 이제 우리가 어떤 그림을 원한다고 이 AI 머신에다 얘기해주면 그게 그림을 그려내는 거예요. 그런 것들이 지금 응용되고 있다. 그다음에 라이딩도 마찬가지. 라이딩은 아마 뭐 이제 AI를 이용하면 톡을 했을 때에 뭐 라이팅 하는 거라든지 아니면 어떤 주제에 대한 토픽을 던져주면 지가 에세이를 막 쓴다든지 뭐 이런 거가 지금 가능하지 않겠는가 보는 거고요. 오픈 AI라는 컴퍼니에 마이크로소프트 투자하고 있고, 지금 벌써 이 AI 아트 제너레이터라는 AI 로봇의 이름이 나와 있죠. DALL-E2 AI라는 거. 그다음에 구글도 마찬가지 AI 챗봇을 지금 열심히 투자하고 있고, 또 메타도 마찬가지다. 그래서 아티피셜 인텔리전트의 실질적인 응용이 조금 다가올 거다. 여섯 번째는 이거 좀 몰랐는데요. 히어링 에이드 그 디바이스 있죠? 귀에 꽂는 거. 이게 오버 더 카운터로 어베일러블 하대요. 그게 어떻게 가능할지 모르겠지만, 하여튼 어프로블이 나서 그냥 사서 끼일 수 있는 그런 그 히어링 에이드가 디벨롭 되겠다, 올해는. 그 다음에 이제 중요한 변화가 이 크립토 커런시. 한때 굉장했죠. 비트코인으로 해서 돈을 번 사람들이 많이 있는데, 역시 뉴 테크놀로지는 처음에 반짝할 때에 기회는 있다. 물론 그게 더 롱런으로 갔으면 더 많은 사람들이 돈을 벌겠지만, 비트코인은 이제 완전히 쓰레기통에 들어갈 수밖에 없다. 그런데 그 합법적인 그 사용이 점점 없어지는 가운데에 뭐가 크리미널이 그 기술을 사용해가지고 랜섬웨어를 던지잖아요, 그죠? 아시죠? 랜섬웨어는 바이러스를 보내가지고 문제 생기면 이제 그쪽에 연락해서 너 돈을 보내. 그럼 내가 그거를 치료해줘. 이렇게 하는 거죠. 랜섬웨어. 그 돈을 보낼 때 크립토 커런시를 사용한다. 그다음에 노스 코리아는 그걸 또 크립토 커런시를 훔쳐가지고 어마어마한 그 hundreds of million 달러를 미사일 이제 프로그램에 펀딩을 한다. 그러니까 이게 하여튼 그 핵심이 썩어버린 그런 표현을 월스트리트저널에서 썼고요. 여덟 번째는 스마트 홈. 이거는 굉장히 그 큰 필드죠. 스마트 홈. 많은 사람들이 지금 뭐 애플, 삼성, 구글, 아마존 그리고 300여 개 다른 컴퍼니들이 전부 협업을 해서 뭘 만들려고 그런다? 블루투스와 같은 프로토콜. 그러니까 서로가 커뮤니케이션 할 수 있는 통일된 방법이죠. 매터라 그래가지고, 그러니까 앞으로 이제 매터는 한 가지 알아놓으셔야 될 것 같아요. 매터 레디 된 어플라이언스냐? 이렇게 물어보실 수 있어요. 이미 2023년도에 그런 어플라이언스가 어베일러블 하다고 하네요. 이것도 저도 이 준비하기 전에는 처음 들어봐요. 매터. 이제는 블루투스는 다 이해를 하겠죠. 이제는 스마트 홈 쪽에는 매터라는 것이 이제 기술이 들어간다. 그렇게 이제 보시면 되겠고요. 소셜 미디어 피블, 지금 트위터가 어떻게 될지 모르겠어서 트위터가 어떻게 되면 아주 성공적인 비즈니스가 될 수도 있지만 어떻게 보면은 완전히 빚더미에 올라앉아 있는, 그리고 정부기관에서 벌금 매기는 거로 이제 아주 그냥 방할 수도 있겠다. 그래서 어떻게 될지 모르겠다. 어피블, 아주 지각 변동이 일어날 수 있다. 그 다음에 열 번째는 이제 아이폰의 그 스탠더다이제이션. EU에서 법을 만들었죠. 그 USB-C 커넥터를 써야만 EU 27개국에 팔 수 있다. 그래서 지금 애플이 그런 고민을 하고 있다. 그런 뉴스 겸 좀 전망, 테크놀로지 전망이라고 할까요? 2023년도에 좀 해드렸습니다. Okay, so this is kind of 10 different items, different fields that we will expect in terms of technological changes in 2023. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next week.